Say blood is thicker than water, but in business, blood is just another way to get close enough to twist the knife. I spent 10 years, my entire 20s, building a tech startup from a garage to a multi-million dollar enterprise. And then, at a simple family dinner, I realized my own parents were the ones planning to rob me. My dad looked me in the eye and said, "Sarah has the vision to take this to the next level. It's time for you to step aside." Just like that, my sweat, my late nights, my soul, handed over to my younger sister on a silver platter because she was always the golden child. That was the moment I stopped being a son and started being a ghost. Sarah didn't just walk in, she slithered. For months, she'd been charming my managers, whispering about modernization and fresh leadership. She played the role of the innocent graduate perfectly while dismantling my authority behind my back. The next morning, I walked into my office. My login credentials revoked. My CFO, a guy I'd known since college, wouldn't even look at me. He just said orders come from Sarah now. I realized I wasn't just being replaced. I was being locked out of my own life. Most people would have burned the building down. I did the opposite. I smiled. I played the broken brother. I let them believe I had accepted defeat. While Sarah was busy ordering new business cards and picking out office furniture, I was looking for the one brick that, if pulled, would bring the entire ceiling down. I didn't just sit there. Under a shell company they didn't know existed, I began the Great Migration. I wasn't stealing, I was reclaiming. I knew Sarah only cared about the title. She had no idea that a company isn't its name. It's the people and the contracts. I reached out to my top 5 clients, the ones who generated 90% of our revenue. I told them the truth. The captain is leaving the ship, and the new one doesn't know how to sail. To my surprise, every single one of them signed with my new entity within 48 hours. It wasn't just the clients, my core dev team, the geniuses who actually built the code, all handed in their resignations simultaneously. They didn't want to work for a visionary who had never written a line of code. They wanted to work for me. The day arrived. Sarah, my mother, and my father walked into the boardroom like they were royalty. Sarah sat in my chair and asked, "Are you here to hand over the keys?" I placed a single envelope on the desk. "The keys are yours, but the house is empty." I explained that as of 8 a.m., our major contracts were terminated and moved to my new firm. The staff she was about to address? They were already packing their bags. I left her with a beautiful office, a famous name, and $5 million in immediate debt to suppliers. "Congratulations on the promotion, Sarah." The look on my father's face wasn't anger. It was pure, unfiltered shock. My mother started screaming that I was destroying the family. But they were the ones who drew the battle lines. I just finished the war they started. By noon, the bank called. Since the revenue-generating contracts were gone, they were pulling the company's credit line. Sarah's empire lasted exactly 4 hours. She didn't inherit a gold mine. She inherited a lawsuit. I built my new company into something even bigger. I never looked back. My family lost the business, the house, and most importantly, they lost me. Oh, but a week ago, I got a package in the mail. No return address. Inside was a flash drive with a single file titled, "What Sarah Was Actually Doing." If you want to know what was on that drive, hit that subscribe button. Because what I found out makes the betrayal look like child's play.